In part of IGN's first reveal of Destiny 2, today we got a pretty brief look at the farm, the social space that we'll be utilizing in the game. The link to the full video is in the description. I highly suggest checking it out for a more detailed look. It's only about 4.5 minutes, and I'm not going to be ripping a lot of the video from IGN as to not get in trouble. Obviously, this has game spoilers, but if you've been following along with Destiny 2 already, this probably isn't really going to affect you. So the farm is where a lot of refugees go to start the recovery process after what happens at the tower. You start the rebuilding process here. There are a few function NPCs that are still around, like a postmaster and cryptarch, although the cryptarch shown here is Tyra Karn from the Iron Temple, not Rahul, so we're not really sure what happened to him just yet. If Tyra is here, there's a good chance some other Iron Temple NPCs made it out too. Then we have what will be the equivalent of the tower hangar in a building here as NPCs help restore and fix some ships. Shax and his team look like they're hard at work repairing some Crucible bots. This was specifically mentioned in the video, so it could be of some importance during the game. It could be maybe the lore reason of the Crucible not being available to play during certain parts of the story, if that ends up being a thing. The space is going to change based on what you end up doing in game. Certain NPCs will show up or leave, although that concept is probably more of a story thing, so I imagine most farms will end up looking the same as each other once you've completed a lot of the campaign. A lot of the campaign is about rescuing people like Cade and Zavala, so once their chunks of missions are complete, I imagine you'll probably see them here. There will be activities to unlock within the farm, but that was really not elaborated on. Chicken. Then they have the soccer field, or football field if you're not from Freedom Land. Fully functional, got the goals working and everything. It said that the team wanted to find ways for people to entertain themselves in the social space. So there are going to be little secrets here and there, like he says in the video, the ability to run faster or give yourself an effect that people would notice. I guess the vibe they were going for is sort of like the mountain climb at the Iron Temple, although probably not as extreme as something like that. Just little things here and there to mess with while you're at the farm. People in the tower like to do stuff like jumping up the tree to get onto the gunsmith awning and jumping on top of the postmaster building or even the vault towers. Even though I don't think those things were intentional, they want to implement those little Easter eggs in the farm to let people entertain themselves. And that was about it for the farm social space. It was more of a teaser than it was a full breakdown of the area. So, yeah, no real strong opinions on anything from me. Seems pretty neat. They seem to be pushing the story pretty darn hard this time around, which is definitely not a bad thing. Anyway, go check out IGN's video on the farm. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.